Good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Keserian, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play series. This is all actually being done voiceover after the fact, unfortunately. Simply because at this point I managed to lose a good chunk of my recording detail information. So let's see what we were working on today. I believe we're working on the peat farm some more. Yep, yes we are. We are making some tin electron tubes by the looks of this. And dumping some in there. Oh, today we're actually building the multi-farm itself. That's what we're doing today. So we're going to need a good amount of these tin electron tubes. And what else? We need about 100 of them is the issue. That looks about right, yeah. 36 plus 64, that sounds like 100 to you guys? Does to me. Sounds good. So I'm not certain what happened, but this episode, about half of it, and the one before this, didn't record with any audio on them. So I'm not entirely certain what went on there, but... And then on top of it, my, what is this thing called? My Windows thing seems to be saying I'm already at 18 minutes, but I know that I'm not. Like, I know that there's plenty of recording data over there. Huh, interesting. Alright, so we're putting stuff back in our nice, shiny ME chests, which we made last episode, which didn't have me talking in it at all. And we're going to make some of these farm blocks. Farm blocks, farm control... No, we're not going to need farm control. We're going to need farm hatches, farm valves, farm gearboxes, etc. Now, each one of these does different things. And if you can't guess by the term multi-farm... these new farms are actually multi-block structures. So we're going to have to build quite a few of them. I'm hunting at this point for something. There we go. So we put our copper in there. Now what am I getting? Probably stone bricks, come to think of it. Wow, I take a lot of time to do this. How do you guys watch me do this? I'll actually admit, I don't usually watch myself. Though I suppose I should. Like, I really should be able to proof my episodes before I push them out the door, but I just, I can't do it. I don't know why, I can't do it. Excuse me. I'm one of those people where I can't listen to the sound of my own voice. Oh, this is where I balls everything up. Yeah, okay. Nope, wrong project table, boy. Come on. There we go. Now, apparently my policy with this was just to dump as many of these half slabs in there as possible. But that's okay. That's okay. You guys don't expect me to be overly, not intelligent. Overly efficient, do you? I certainly hope not. Efficiency is not my strong point. Alright, what am I doing here? I'm cleaning out my inventory on camera. Come on, man. Stop recording when you do that. Jesus. Come on, how are you forgetting? They're called they're called stone brick farm blocks. There we go. Now I remember the stone bricks. Alright. Now it's time for fabricator abuse. Yay, fabricator abuse. You know, I have to say that the fabricator and the induction furnaces work really well together. Because you can see the fabricator. It's just making all those items. It's just spitting them all out. It's doing a great job of it. It's a great combination, I have to say. Okay, so I'm looking at the fabricator. I'm wondering what's going on. I'm getting some more stone bricks out of there. Oh boy. Been a long day. Oh, actually the day hasn't even started yet, and I'm already tired. That's not a good sign. I've been working for about 3 weeks straight. We had a guy take off, and between the two jobs I work, I've been working for 2 weeks straight, 10, 11 hours a day, so I am absolutely shot. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, so it looks like we have everything we need. We're going to make some valves. This is where I discovered, by the way, that I can't actually, that the recipes in NEI are being a little weird. I think I went off screen there for a second with my mouse. Alright, so what does each of these things do? Alright, simple enough answer. A farm block. You build them in a configuration. I'm building the largest here, which is a 5 by 5 by 4. If you do your math right, 5 times 5 is 25, times 4 is 100. But I also need to get items in and out, and get liquid in and out. Excuse me. And to give it power. And to do that, I need to use a gearbox to transfer power, hatches to transfer items, and valves to transfer liquids. Now, unlike older farms, the old single or double block farms, these systems require power and they require fertilizer. Oh, excuse me again. So that fertilizer and the power and the water have to be piped, pumped, or manually placed in, but I don't like manually placing things in. Come on. Why would I go and manually place things into a system? That's just silly. We're up here. We're about automation over here. You know, if I like doing things manually, I just put a tree in the ground, bone meal it, and chop it down myself. I want this to be automatic, and I haven't even been looking at my screen to see what the hell I'm doing. I think this is the point where I'm starting to question whether I know what I'm doing. Alright, so I think I'm making... I have no idea what I'm making. Let's sit back and take a look. What am I making here? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I'm making videos of Minecraft and putting them on YouTube. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, every now and then I have one of those moments. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm making YouTube videos of Minecraft and I'm putting them on YouTube. Alright, that was a gearbox. So apparently it's 3 tin gears. Like, I'm making videos and I'm putting them on YouTube. What the hell am I doing with my life? Really? Like, this is just silly. Yeah, I'm definitely off-screen checking something. I should have cut the camera here. I'm on the wiki. I'm still on the wiki. I am still on the wiki. Wiki, 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 wiki. But yeah, I've talked to a couple YouTubers and we all have this moment of like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Like, why am I here? Why am I recording these videos? Really? Oh my god. And to believe some people get paid to do this. I mean, jeez. Ugh. So, by the way, guys, I am nowhere near big enough where I actually get a significant amount of money from doing this. As of right now, my YouTubing has actually cost me money because I had to buy a mic, had to buy an external hard drive, time, effort, and energy lost, you know. Girlfriend going to kill me because I've been playing too much Minecraft again. Um, that's a lie. There's no such thing as too much Minecraft, and she's just jealous she can't play any herself. Yeah, I'm playing World of Trucks. I'm playing Euro Truck Sim 2. What the hell? I'm playing all these. Understand, guys. Before I got into doing YouTube, okay, that should be a hatch, right? Yep. Before I got into YouTube, I wasn't really one for indie games as such. I'm a AAA gamer. I have to admit, I'm a AAA gamer. You know, Battlefield 3, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wasn't much of a Call of Duty fan actually. I don't know why. Just never quite got into it. Okay, so we're gonna go upstairs all the way. Oops, derp. So we're gonna start putting this thing together, and the system actually turned out pretty well now that I'm looking at it. Oh boy, plenty of peat, right? Plenty of peat and plenty of ash. Yeah, that's a lot. I do something with that later on, which I think I actually do it off camera. Or I might do it right now on camera and just, piss everyone off. Now that I'm playing YouTube, all of a sudden I'm looking at all these indie games. Like, what was I looking at? Oh, Prison Architect. Yeah, I saw that over on Generic B, one of the Mindcrackers. Yeah, Mindcrackers. and I saw that over on his channel. It looks pretty cool. I'm already up to my eyeballs in projects between Minecraft tanks and Euro Truck. So we'll see. I may do something, I may not. I may not do something in the nearby future. It's very much initial alpha, which is kind of why I want to do it. Just, yeah. It's initial alpha. It's an indie game. It's by the guys who did Uplink, which was a hacking simulator. By the guys who did Darwinia. Okay, here we get some block lag. By the guys who did Darwinia, if you guys remember that at all. Okay, so here's the key with the multi-farms, which I don't think I actually explained in this video, which is a good thing that I'm doing this now. So basically, the second from the top layer of the multi-farm has to have a stone brick patio panel support around it so that it can place the dirt. Now, I'm lucky enough here that I built my entire flippin' structure out of stone brick. So I'm just going to use the roof of my building. But that has to be the second layer from the top, because the top layer is where your dirt goes. So I'm going to put the top layer on. Inefficiently. Yeah, I put the hatch in the wrong place, or the valve, I think. You know, this would be a great place for, yeah, see how smooth shift clicking is? I think what was happening is because these are tile entities, Minecraft was kind of derping. And at some point, guys, by the way, my horrible dubbing will stop and we'll switch back to the live audio. Because I actually did record some audio out of this. I just did it badly. Well, no, I just didn't record about half of the audio. So in a couple seconds, we should switch back to live audio. I think it's basically as soon as I finish building this actual structure of the farm block here. I think. So yeah, I'm basically full up on projects right now. I don't have time to pick up anything else without sacrificing my sleep schedule more than it already is. Just don't want to quite compromise things that badly, right? So we're just going to finish this bottom layer up here. And then the transition might be kind of fast because I don't actually know when it's coming up in the channel. There we go. Now for the final layer. You have our hatches and our valves. Okay, this is where I discover something entertaining, by the way. As I try to figure out where I'm going to place this valve. I'm going to put it in there. Right there. That's actually not where it's going eventually. This is also where I discover I don't have much space underneath me. And we're going to run the power conduit right up through the ceiling. Gearbox goes up there. Nope, not up. Oh boy. There we go. That time it's stuck. And then I should have some... I forgot the energy conduits, didn't I? Yep, I did. I have to say, these peat-fired engines are actually quite nice. They've done a very good job at just kind of running and not really causing me much issues. I actually, what I started doing in a later episode, I think I did in a later episode. But in this episode or next episode, is I actually use the ash to give me a better production of fertilizer. Because you actually need fertilizer from apatite in order to run the multi-blocks. Which is kind of a pain in the butt because you didn't used to with the block, the single and double block farms. You used to only need like their respective, humus or bog earth or whatever. But it's just a new change to the system. I actually I don't know. I'm not certain whether I like it or not. It lends itself to more complex systems. which, I kind of like. I like more complex systems, and I like, things having to work a little bit harder at things, and, just stuff like that. But, alright, so we're going to run back upstairs now that we've gotten everything that we forgot the first time, because I didn't know I'd be needing it. Now I'm going to discover something in a couple minutes here, which is that with Buildcraft pipes, when you pipe things in or out with, excuse me, with Buildcraft pipes, the system is actually very efficient. I don't want all of these to flip and run. That'll be a little bit too much power. 4 should be good enough. Which is that when you pipe things in with Buildcraft pipes, the system is smart enough to put it wherever. With Red Power 2 objects, it actually it matters what side you put it on. So the north goes to one specific part of the inventory, south goes to one specific part of the inventory, etc., etc., etc. Look at me, I'm being smart. SMRT. Put that in place. Alright, now we should have power flowing up there. I never took that energy cell out, did I? Alright, so let's throw this in. I think now I'm just planning on chucking this stuff in random locations. And this is where I put the hatch, isn't it? Yeah. Hatch goes in there. And we've created ourselves a multi-farm. There we go. I think we're about to switch back in a couple seconds to the live audio, if I'm not mistaken. So you can see it's telling me I have no fertilizer in it, I have no water in it, and I have no saplings in it. In essence, it's not working very well right now. So let's see what I'm planning on doing here. My peat is full. My dirt is full. It is a... You can configure those. By default right now, it is actually a managed tree farm. Though right now what I'm realizing is that I need some way to get the dirt up here. So we connect that. Now remember how I said that Red Power 2, you have to connect certain sides? I'll give you a hint with what I'm doing here. It's not whatever I'm doing. It really isn't. I'm actually really mega derping on this. Okay, so we're going to remove that. You can see all the dirt's flowing up, and watch where it all lands in the farm. Yep, that's the fertilizer slot. It should be in the slot I just put it into myself. Oops. Yeah, so that was a derp. So now I'm going to have to go... I believe this is where I go and check the siding of it. I'm getting fed up of just doing it manually. This is actually quite entertaining. I'm just like, really? And here I also discover that it needs to have all conditions met before it starts placing this dirt down. So yes, no fertilizer. Yep, that's an issue. No fertilizer is definitely a problem, isn't it? We're also going to need to feed it water and, all the fun stuff. I'm turning around like, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Where am I going? Who am I? What is all this stuff? Well, that would be bad. That would be bad if I was asking what is all this stuff. Oh boy. Now I'm also realizing that the dirt needs to go into one specific direction, right? And so does the heat. So I'm going to drop down here. I'm going to spin around. Okay, I have plenty of iridium now to build what I... No, I don't yet. Yes, I do. I have 42. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the UU matter recipe and the process screw up and accidentally produce ice. Oh, did I? Yep, there we go. Let's pull the UUM out. Snow, there we go. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to set it to produce diamonds. Because that's actually a really good thing to do if you don't know what else to do with your UU matter. Just turn it into diamonds. Like, that's really, you know, just turn it into diamonds. Because actually, the UU matter, I could turn it into copper or tin, but it creates the wrong type of copper or tin. I'd have to convert it into thermal expansion stuff, but I don't mind too much. So what am I grabbing? Apatite. Okay, apatite spawn generation rules are kind of entertaining. They spawn rarely in massive chunks. Okay? So if you find apatite, you'll be set on apatite for a while. If you don't find apatite, you won't be set on it for quite a while. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go back upstairs. I have my apatite on me. What I'm actually going to do is I'm looking up the recipe for fertilizer. That's with arcane compound. But you can see I get fertilizer from, next, 16 from apatite and ash. Not too shabby, right? Now, I think I know where I can find ash. Come on. Come on. There you go. I know exactly where I can find ash. I can find ash downstairs. I didn't need quite that much ash. And I'm just surrounding it. And that gets me some more fertilizer than I know what to do with. You can see I'm just like, what now? Try and clear up my inventory. Don't have much luck at it. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, so now that I can put some of the stuff away, that's where I put that. I ended up making a whole new batch of it. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, realizing that apatite and ash go into my miner's backpack for some unknown reason. Apatite I get. The ash, I don't. Excuse me. I have a suspicion ash was originally supposed to be some sort of world gen item, but... Okay, so the fertilizer's in. And now it's telling me no water. No water. So I'm just going to chuck a water bucket in there just to make sure it works. Because why not? And yep, see, it starts placing the dirt. Yay! Yay! We're almost done with this thing. Yay! Alright, ladies and gents, I am back, and as you can see, I have smooth lighting turned back on and my graphics turned up. Why? Well, because apparently... forgot to do that again. Boop. Because apparently I had forgotten to install NEI. Not NEI. We know I have NEI. I had forgotten to install Optifine on my computer. And, whoops. Um, yeah, so about that Optifine thing that I really should have. So let me show you what I did in the intervening couple minutes here. Well, actually, it's been about a day and a half, considering I went to work and came back, and yeah. So you can see there's a little bit more piping than there used to be. All right, let me show you why. So what I did here was I have a couple little systems here. This one is automatically accepting the ash from those peat-fired engines downstairs. And I'll put apatite in here and a fabricator to make fertilizer. This gate emits a redstone signal when fertilizer is lower than 50%. Let me hide any eye. Then this one, if it receives a redstone signal, it activates its energy pulsar. Nice. So this should keep this thing automatically refilled with fertilizer. I like it. Over here, we have the dirt coming up from our peat bog and keeping this thing nice and supplied with dirt. On the bottom here is a relay. And this is sending apples, sand, and oak wood. Huh. So we have to figure out what to do with the sand and what to do with the apples, right? Right. It also, the other problem is that it's not, outputting correctly. So what we can do with the sand here, if I can get over here, that's my sand chest, right? Right, okay. So let me tell this thing it's now enabled high. Okay, so it requires a high signal to run. So if I collapse that, then let's go downstairs and let's get ourselves a filter. Because the nice thing about this whole setup is that it's actually somewhat self-sustaining at this point. Ooh. 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 Oh, we should deal with this, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should. I was going to take care of that off camera, but we'll take care of it right now. So if I run a line out, and then I should really just leave my handsaw out. I've been using it a lot today. Let's make another 8. Peat, you may not know, can be burned in an IC2 generator. If I pop straight up with this, where is it going to put me? Oh, I don't know what I'm connecting to here, but let's not. This is the problem you run into with piping builds like this. It's like, what am I connecting to? Why am I connecting to it? What's going on here? Is this it right here? Come off my generator line? I think it is. Wait until I'm right. Oh. Alright, so all we're going to do is we're just going to run a line straight back through the floor. Putting in covers as we need to. So this is one of the fabulous things about Red Power 2 piping. And that doesn't need one. Do I have any iron on me? No. Okay. So the downside of this is that I don't have any iron on me. So let's run downstairs. Let's get ourselves a restriction tube. Do I seriously have a... It must be full. Flick. It won't be full soon. Boy, my house is a little confusing. Oh wow, and it's almost full. Jesus. So then this should turn into that. Good. And oh. Wow, you're completely full. Huh. Interesting. I have a lot of liquids. I have a lot of liquids. A lot more liquids than I thought I'd have, that's for certain. Alright, what was I getting? Oh, right. Let me just get about... I shouldn't need that many, but, just in case. Let's get Just one for right now. Restriction tube and a redstone tube. There we go. So remember how I said the restriction tube prevents items? Restriction tubes are great for basically saying to your system, if you're full, then do this. Yeah, restriction tubes are amazing for that. So if I... Oh, no, 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 no. Where are my covers? I'm out of them. I am out of covers. That'll all be upstairs. Oh my god. I love tight piping builds. You can see it's all traveling right upstairs. Jeez. Alright, that relay is pretty much full of dirt. That's fine. That's full. That's full bog earth. This thing has bog earth in it. That thing's not full. Perfect. And now sand should be coming down from upstairs. Eventually. We'll get that going. Don't worry, guys. Should be in this chest over here. Yep. I will clean the rest of that out on camera. I just want to show you guys that the system does in fact work. And then I'm not completely crazy. And see, it's actually not a bad solution to burn peat in these things. As you can see, we've actually started that running again. However, I do not have any diamonds. That's fine. How much? 5,000 EU? It's not terrible. It's doing weird things with the server, I think. Yeah. I think the server is doing weird stuff. It's just a little too crowded. Alright, so let's get back down to the workshop and let's get ourselves a filter. Let's get ourselves a couple filters, come to think of it. You know, I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm running back down here a lot. And I'd actually forgotten I'd need these. So, we are out of oak wood. Problem solved. 4 of you. Yoink. Should have some. I have 3 wafers. Do you have any more in my tech chest? Plenty in my tech chest. Okay. I was getting worried for a second there. Oh, I need gold. Which I actually don't have a huge amount of, to be honest with you. Which surprises me a little bit. How am I? There we go. 4 of you. Alright, let's run back upstairs. Let's take care of that backup I'm causing. So the nice thing about this thing is basically that I am going to be switching over that huge bank of engines there. I'm going to be switching that over to powering off creosote oil, I think. Alright, so yes, you are in fact actually burning correctly. That is good, that is good, that is good, and that is good too. And this should happily burn peat. And with all of those things running, it'll just burn the excess. You can see my progress with the amplifier and the
peat burning in all of those engines, it's actually working out pretty well. Of course, we have a massive backlog of peat right now, but it'll at least get rid of it. Remember, solid fuel sources like this, always a good choice for burning things. Always. Okay, so let's get back up here. If I can remember how to get back up here. Okay, we're back up here now. So, where is our output line? Which one of you is outputting? Is that you? Are you? Yes, you are. Okay. So let's break that for a minute. All right. Let's get over here. Let's put this guy on right there. And let's face him the correct direction. The reason I did it this way and disconnected it was to prevent anything from flying through it. Because before the filter's configured, things will try and fly through. Put that there. We'll tell the filter he will only accept sand. Okay? Because then what we're going to do is this. So we connect this pipe here. Sand will flow out of that machine up top into here. Beautiful. Ta-da! Now let's go downstairs and see what we can do. Lag spike. Remember, Optifine solves a lot of problems, but it doesn't fix everything. Right, it's coming out back there. Oops. Now, you can see the problem with this area. It's become quite congested back here. Okay, so if I bring it back and I send it to that, yeah, okay. Though it's not what I wanted to have happen, but that's alright. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to get out my minium stone. I'm just going to get myself a quick chest to put the apples in. Just for right now. Apfel. Ooh. Let's get that out of there, shall we? So now, all of the wood should at least temporarily be getting ducted down into there. Now what we're going to do over here, if I can get in there. Oh, bother. No space to work in there. I really have no space to work whatsoever. Oh, brother. We can do this. So put this here, and this is mostly just temporary until I get some more stuff set up. Put that there, and that there, and that there. So what we are basically doing is just creating a storage area for the wood that our tree farm is generating. And put that there. And because of Red Power 2 piping dynamics, once this is full, it'll feed down into there to make charcoal. That'll then be fed in and turned into UU matter and creosote oil, which we are full of. But there's something cool about creosote oil. By the way, this is now a completed tree farm. It's pretty much self-maintaining. Every now and then I'll come back up to refill, put some more fertilizer in, some more apatite in that fabricator. But the peat bog is producing dirt, right? The system upstairs is using said dirt. This thing, using said dirt. It is in return producing sand, which goes back to the peat bog. And the only thing this system needs to keep running is apatite. But we're using the ash from our peat engines. We fix some of our problems over here. But we're using the ash from our peat engines to give us more fertilizer. It's really a beautiful system. It's a little ecosystem, really. And I don't think I did too badly making it look halfway decent, at least. At least doesn't look like crap, you know? I may refine it a little bit more off camera if I have, nothing to do for a couple hours. No. Okay. Yeah, if I have, nothing to do for a couple hours, I may refine this thing a little bit more. But it's not bad. Not bad at all. We are producing more UU matter than we have been in the past. As you can see here, I am producing biofuel. And yeah, those saplings will eventually come out into the system. I have one more filter on me, don't I? Jesus. The system is insane. Nope. It's down underneath the peat bog. In the maintenance room. Not yet. Let's wait until we start to get it coming out in weird places. Oh, I forgot to configure that. There we go. I think the reason I'm getting so many apples is because these things are being turned into apple trees by the planting, which is interesting. I didn't actually know it did that, but I'm not really going to argue with it per se. So if I jump up... Yeah, apple oak sapling. But, as you can see, it actually is continuing to plant still, and it's still getting more and more and more managed arboretum. Yeah, fertilizer 30, water 8. So the fertilizer is running. Okay. And eventually it'll give us a surplus of saplings. Eventually. It's going to take flipping forever to do it, but eventually it will. So if I drop down here, that's not going to work. Now I'm stuck. Which seems to be the story of my day. We'll just put the finishing touch on here. Now that I actually stole a sapling out of the system. And I'm not expecting to get any of these anytime soon, really. Or to get many saplings anytime, soon. Stop. Nope, not what I wanted you to do. There. That. Fine. It's just not cooperating with me today. By the way, isn't this minium stone great for stuff like this? I don't have to go to a crafting table. I'm carrying one right here with me. Put that there. Put that there. Voila. And now we have excess storage. Okay. And my god, do we have a lot of peat. A lot of peat. Jesus, we have a lot of peat. Alright, guys. And a fair amount of ash, too. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Mr. Keserian with another video. And we have a tree farm, fully functioning, and pretty much self-sustaining. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, please remember to like, comment, and or subscribe. It's really appreciated. And if you see anything I do wrong or anything you do differently, just drop me a line. Let me know. I actually love comments. I love them a lot. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And please remember, happy mining.